In today's video, I'm going to take you with me a day in the life of Shauna Kay when she's sick. Don't quite know if that's going to be the title, but it's going to be something along those lines. Getting up when you feel like crap is definitely a huge thing. I always make sure I have a lot of water by my bedside, so I have that the minute I wake up. I have my medicinal kratom trees that help with your immune system, that help with pain that you might from the aches and pains of having the flu, which I'm not certain if it's just a big nasty cold or a flu. So I'm going to pluck some fresh leaves and gonna make a tea with them. I'm going to gather some other ingredients that is known to really help, some eucalyptus and mint. I also mix in peppermint, ginger, and some chamomile for my tea. I also make sure to add mullein to my teas. It is amazing for clearing your mucus and helping with congestion and a nasty cough. I boil them all together, and I do take out the kratom leaves after about 2 minutes because you don't want to boil the alkaloids out of the leaves. But I did want that to get a little bit cooked so I can eat it. A lot of people in Indonesia, they'll just eat it right off the tree, which is fine, but I kind of like to do both. Cook it a little bit and then eat them raw. I love how the boiling of it stinks up my home with some really nice senses from everything that I was boiling. But it's not enough. I like to also get my diffuser started, and I try to keep one in every room going, especially if I'm sick and I'm trying to prevent others from getting sick. There's some amazing essential oils out there that help with congestion and other symptoms. Here is a few that I recommend and all that they actually do for you. Here are some over-the-counter medicine I recommend. I love elderberry for sicknesses, especially that focus on like cold symptoms. It really helps to dry up the nose. Theraflu, severe cold cough tea is, I swear by it. It really helps the symptoms and helps you go to sleep. And then, of course, these are amazing for sore throat and if you have a hard time with like an itchy throat and a nasty cough. My husband swears by Zicam. He thinks it really shortens his cold, so I'll throw that in there, but I don't really think it does. And if you have children, screenshot this. These are some over-the-counter medicine for the children that I use. The nose sprays are a must for all of us. Really helps clear up our noses instead of having to give them Benadryl or anything like that. This is one my husband swears by as well, so I'll include that. But this is what I swear by. Vapor rub has been used for me and growing up in the Mexican household. This is like a cure-all medicine for everything. There's like memes that just crack jokes, but definitely recommend vapor rub. And I'm working from home today. If I'm sick, I usually get that option of just working from home. And so I try to tackle as much as I can, especially with having kids, usually when he's napping. But most of the time, I spend time with him and give him some one-on-one, make sure I'm wrapped up. And I know it could be chilly, especially with the fall season, but they really value time with their parents, and we've always been one to give it. Even if we're feeling under the weather, I do allow more screen time than usual when I'm sick, so I'm not totally having to entertain them and be even more exhausted considering I'm sick. And when we're all home together and the kids finally come back from school, I'll make some healthy dinner like stew or something, or chicken noodle soup, something that'll help us all feel better. And one thing that I do drink is a glass of whiskey. I love to, it's like a hot toddy. And so I'll mix and create a hot toddy for my throat and cold, and it does wonders. My special recipe is the best whiskey that you love with some lemon and nutmeg. And we'll mix it all together, sift it. Now I'm convinced that this shit makes me feel a lot better, quicker. Hot toddies are amazing. But I also need a hot, steamy shower. And I'll usually bring some eucalyptus oils, if I have fresh eucalyptus from my tree, I will hang it in my shower and steam up my shower and really clear my senses. I don't turn on the fan. I want to get as much steam as possible, and that really helps to clear up my passageways and relax my body for a nice long sleep. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful for your own sick day.